Playgrounds and backyards. Come play, it says. Learn how to catch, how to throw, how to hit. Next thing we know, we're squeezing the last bit of daylight out of the day for just one more swing or pitch or fly ball. This call rings on through sandlot games, youth leagues, and into high school. And during this time, a dream is born of one day making it to the big leagues. Every year, a new crop of hopefuls eagerly awaits to hear if their name will be called on draft day. For a select group of blue chippers, expectations will be high. For the rest, there can be no expectations, only hopes. These are the dark horses, garnering little fanfare they'll need to find a way to demonstrate that they belong amongst the best of the best. History shows that a handful can defy the odds and succeed at the game's highest level. What does it take for one of the many to rise out of the pack and make it to the show? It takes finding an identity as a player. It takes learning from one's successes and failures on the field. It takes the desire to raise the bar of our potential. It takes a lot of things. That's why only the most dedicated and driven will get there. And even fewer will see their star rise to the full realization of that whispering call to play from so long ago.
Brian Griffin
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft, some lesser-known prospects get one last chance to make an impression at Bowman Scout Day. His name having finally been called, an anxious prospect steps up for his turn to put his plate skills on display. Never has this player had the chance to command the attention of so many big league buyers. He looks to make his case for draft consideration. Most of today's Scout Day participants are not considered blue-chip prospects, but they all have blue-chip aspirations. A player looks to follow up his efforts at the plate with a demonstration of solid defensive fundamentals. At the major league level, the defensive standard is near perfection. This prospect looks to deliver as clean a performance as he can. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. Who reminds him that he's still got one more chance to make an impression on the big league buyers. While preparing for the first of 2 games at the Topps Amateur Showcase, a prospect is approached by a representative of the MLB Scouting Bureau.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and those representing the West. Adam Epperson, a left-hander from Massachusetts, will be doing the starting pitching here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Digging in, Joe Prince. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Center fielder, Joe Prince.
And a ground ball to third. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Play ball. He's safe. You're out.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Griffin. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is low, ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Line towards center field. Oh, and he botches it. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Yeah, he's definitely going to be pleased with himself there. Gets a base knock and drives in a run along the way. Scouts love a guy that can get timely hits. Well done there.
Batting 8, shortstop.
Stepping in now, Francis Piedra. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And that's out number 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Settling in now, Jermaine Cox, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jermaine Cox.
Here now the 2-2. Now
1-1-1.
attempt here. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Now at the plate, Charles Smith, and their runners at the corners now.
Right fielder, Charles.
Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this.
Not nearly in time as he took that one on the pitcher. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Striding in once again, Woody Gann, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 0-1. Oh, beautiful dive. Remarkable stab, but the run scores, and this game is tied. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Griffin. He singled his last time up.
Griffin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. No outs, nobody on. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Popped him up. Estrada is calling for it. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Brian Griffin. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Griffin.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here it comes, 1-0. Pitch out, nothing doing. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Smith is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now in the box, Brian Griffin. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ryan Griffin.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Fouled away. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Acker leads off second with nobody out. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The East came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Jonas Ojeda is credited with the win. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
For the East, 6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the home team, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. One game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. Tommy Hansen, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here. Is this? Throws short hops him at first, and now 2 men are aboard. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Griffin, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Moving under it, Quevedo makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One hit, one left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Griffin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider. The 1-0. Hit hard down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Owen on at first. Nobody out. Throw over to first. And the runner back. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Perez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in to try it again, Thomas Ikeda.
Thomas Ikeda.
0-1 count, and the pitch. On the ground to third. To second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Wow, that's what you want to see from your middle infielders. A really nice turn. But the feed was great, too. He fields the ball smoothly and gets rid of it right on time and on target. Pitching and hitting gets most of the headlines here at the Topps Amateur Showcase, but these scouts will take note of that play. I can guarantee that.
Ready for another chance, Roderick Doyne. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Doyne.
The windup and the 0-1. Soft liner to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Ready once again, Brian Griffin, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he is in there.
Yeah, and every scout at this showcase appreciates a hitter that can take the ball right back up the middle. And it shows he's got a controlled swing and great timing, which is really what you want from your hitters.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Rodriguez is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third. At the plate, Stephen Chambers. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Iwamura coasts under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now. Digging in, Gabriel Zavala. He singled his last time up. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Mendez is there, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The East Stars lead it 5-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Griffin. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Popped high in the air. Doyne is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time here in the Sunshine State. The Eastern Prospects lead it 5. Digging in once again, Brian Griffin. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Yeah, he's at this showcase to show what he can do. And if he could string a few ABs like that together, he's going to see his stock rise and keep rising. Nothing spectacular, just a solid base knock.
At the plate, Francis Piedra. Griffin aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Mendez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Esteban Batista. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Moving under it, McCain, and he makes the catch for the second out. So striding in, Stephen Chambers. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. The East Stars lead it 8-4. The close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Central came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Octavio Haskett is the winning pitcher of record. Jerome Workman permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
They left 16 men on base.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first-year player draft. The first pick is officially on the clock. With the first pick, the Detroit Tigers select Emil Sanchez, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the second pick, the San Francisco Giants select Carlton Young, a third baseman from the East Region. With the third pick, the Philadelphia Phillies select Gus Fowler, a first baseman from the Central Region. With the fourth pick, the Chicago White Sox select Richie Molina, a relief pitcher from the East Region. With the fifth pick, the Cincinnati Reds select Troy Owen, a second baseman from the East Region. With the sixth pick, the New York Mets select David Chen, a starting pitcher from the International Region. With the seventh pick, the San Diego Padres select Brian Griffin, a third baseman from the East Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, new draftees still face long odds of ever making it to the big leagues.